What's going on, guys? It's Big Wave Dave coming back to you here. I know it's been over a month and a half, but I finally decided to hop back on here, talk to my folks. I know it's been a long time. What's up, guys? What's up? I wanted to hop right into it, to be honest with you, tell you exactly what's been going on, and tell you a little bit about why I've been so absent. A lot's been going on in my family, and the place that I live, actually, Texas. So I'm gonna jump into that. I know that with my podcast and getting it started, things like that. Getting it started at first, it was not a whole lot of thought into it. I just kind of got started, jumped right into it, and said, "Screw it." If I'm gonna get any experience, it's gonna be from just doing it. So I did that. I did just that. I got right in there. And I started podcasting. I made 3 episodes, as the folks who follow me know. I went ahead, dropped those 3 episodes. I thought it was great. I thought everything was cool. Some time had passed. I started checking my analytics, things like that, checking my numbers. And I wasn't getting as many folks in the beginning, like when I started, by the 3rd episode, So I took some time off, started doing some research. Doing a little bit of looking around, talking to folks, getting some advice, and I have finally come back, restructured the show a little bit, got it revamped, and here I am, guys. So I'm going to try to bring some episodes to you folks, maybe 3 to 4 times a week or a month. And I say a week or a month because it depends really how I'm feeling that week. If I am going to drop some episodes, and also it depends on what's going on in the world, because I want to also make another thing clear that my podcast is going to be mainly about relationships, but I'm still going to talk about world news and things like that. And this episode really is just to let you folks kind of know what's been going on with me, know what's going on with the podcast, and give an update on what we got coming in the future. For example, the next couple of episodes I'm thinking about making are more than likely going to be somewhat about relationships, more or less about what's been going on in the world, because while I've been away for that month and a half, a lot's been going on in the world, as you guys know. As a matter of fact, we've had the changing of presidents, we've had the Capitol attacked, we've had a lot going on in Nigeria and Africa. We've had a lot going on in Saudi Arabia. So, we're going to be getting together with some folks. I'm going to try and find some other co-hosts to talk about this with. I know you guys are really in love with the sound of my voice, but I think it'd be fair to get more than one opinion on this podcast than just mine. I don't want this to become a echo chamber of people just spouting the same things, agreeing with each other. There's a big circle jerk of folks agreeing with each other. I don't want that. I want it to be a open and free place for ideas to just kind of flow and people to have disagreements but find a way to make their way to an agreement, In other news, though, that's really why I kind of wanted to come back and just discuss those things with you guys, talk about what's been going on with me. For instance, let me see here. So I have had some things go on, again, with my family, what's been going on with that in Texas. Had that storm, that ice storm, and everything kind of froze over and our electrical system kind of went out, that kind of caused me to have some issues as well. But we all came out of it great, came out of it fine. I was still able to work. My power was out for a little bit, for quite a while actually. But we found a way to stay warm, kept safe, kept getting some food and whatnot. But for all the other families out there, all the other folks who had to experience this too, it was just a terrible time. It's just very cold, down to the 20s, the 16s, down to the 20s and the 10s, really. And I've heard that folks, it even happened to us actually. I heard that folks, their pipes had burst, started running through their house, water all running through their house, freezing. It was just not a good time, So aside from what's been going on and my family and why I've been kind of away on the podcast. There's other things that have kind of been happening and taking form, but I'm just here to tell you guys that I'm back, here to discuss these things with you, and I want you to know that moving forward, this podcast is going to have some consistency with it, some more episodes throughout the week, and more topics. Other upcoming projects I got are going to be a second podcast called Bwdsound. So just to give Bwdsound a little bit of a description, really the definition and the description of the show is going to be in the title. We're going to be real in your face about topics, and we're going to not really hold back, I'll say. Right out the gate, we're going to just be open and honest and completely despicable about whatever we talk about. So there is that. Again, it's called Bwdsound. It's something I've been working out with a few other guys in town who I trust with work and business. There's some pretty cool open-minded guys as well, especially my buddy Edgar. I can't lie. Their names are Ray, Edgar, Tyler. They're all cool guys, cool people. We're thinking about maybe adding a young lady or a female co-host. It could get a little rowdy at being 4 guys and 1 lady, of course. But yeah, that's some other projects we're maybe thinking about working on and trying to get together as well. That's also a part of the reason it's been taking me a little bit of time to drop some episodes. I've had a lot going on. I've been trying to keep busy, really, and I've been feeling bad. I felt bad because also I had one of my other close buddies, Jarrell. He reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, man, what's going on with the podcast? I've been patiently waiting for another episode to drop, and you just have not been feeding the people, man. What's going on? I'll be listening." So that really got to me. And just lit a fire under me and made me go, wow, people are really out there listening to me. They're watching to see what my next move is and things like that. And not watch my next move like they're like, oh, well, he about to do next. Not like, they are anticipating that I'm going to drop some more products that they're looking to pick up. And that's great. I'm working towards a place where I can go live. I can have folks see who I am, have real live conversations with me. Speaking of which, there's a new app that I wanted to tell you guys about called Stereo.com or Stereo. Basically, it's an app where you can really host your own podcasts and have conversations with people who join the podcast party. And I found this interesting because I thought that it kind of made things easier in the aspect of having co-hosts who are not in the same city or state or country as you. You could just kind of have them join the party and they speak with you and have an open discussion. And you both can be 2 interesting folks coming together and having a meshing or a joining of the minds. And that's a beautiful thing, Of course, it has its other reasons, other uses. You could have a debate with somebody, have a really outrageous argument with someone about very hot button topics, just like, for example, I'll say how folks are going back and forth. It's not such a hot button topic anymore. I think it's still in the face of politics, but transgender, the changing of sex and hormones, injection, things like that. I'm sure folks have conversations like that all the time on there, but again, it's called Stereo.com. Go follow me on there. I have a link in the description below that you guys can check out, along with a couple others like Simplecast, my Simplecast link to my BigWaveSoundMedia page there, and some Instagram, Facebook. There's some other links. Go follow me, check me out, see what I got to say, and yeah. In any regard, back to what I was saying about my other upcoming projects, that's just some of the stuff that I've kind of been, just to wrap this all up in a nice bow and end it off. From now on, what you could expect from me really is 15 to 30 minute episodes, trying to get to the point, being real succinct, without being too wordy, too mouthy, and taking up you guys' break. Because I know some of you folks, you're on break for about 15 minutes. I work at a call center, so I know how that is. You only got 15 minutes to do what it is you need to do, and some of you folks, you enjoy listening to podcasts. Really, that's just one of the things you like to do. So this episode, I'm keeping it real short. I'm keeping it about a hard 10 minutes, which we're hitting right now. And that's kind of what you guys should expect from me in the future. I'm, again, so sorry for the length of time it's been for me to come back. I've been really rethinking and restructuring the show. And now that I had a chance to do that, sorry about that. Now that I've had a chance to do that, we're coming back stronger than ever. And I thank you guys for all the support. I thank Chris, Keith Wright, Jalen, Crystal, Demetrius, all my friends out there, the folks, Tori, thanks. And thank you to everybody who, Jarrell, thank you to everyone who gave me that push and still supports me and still wants me to do my best on here and really create a following. But anyway, guys, if you like what you heard and want more, please like, subscribe, and donate to the links in the description down below. Also, once again, I'm going to be publishing this episode on my Simplecast website. Please check me out there and go follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, of course on YouTube, and Instagram. I'll be promoting mostly from Instagram, so check us out. And don't forget to donate to our Cash App and PayPal links here, guys. See you soon.